What's good, my fellow Natiba Slayers? In today's video, we're going to talk about the 3 secrets that are plaguing us right now in Stellar Blade. I dropped that video a couple days ago and you guys smashed it. All the likes, the support, the love is greatly appreciated. I had no idea it would turn out that way. Now this is going to be the follow-up, and I think we might actually have a couple of solutions to what these secrets are. Let's jump straight into it. So we're going to start off with the big baddie in the room, the damaged device. If you don't already know what's happening here, the quest that you're going to receive is called an unknown present. When you're walking behind Lyle's shop going towards the bulletin board, randomly a guy named In is going to call out to Eve. When he does this, you're going to automatically walk over to him because this is a cutscene, and he's going to be very ambiguous, right? He's going to conceal himself in an area over near Sister's Junk. So you're going to follow him over there and continue the conversation. Now, originally, if you follow directly behind him, go straight over to where he is near Sister's Junk in the marketplace area and talk to him, he's going to hand over the damaged device. You're going to get it. You don't have the passcode to it, so you practically fail, quote unquote, the quest. And that is the secret of the entire quest. I thought that this might have been DLC, and a lot of us did. Like, we was like, man, what is going on with this quest? Why did he just give us a box that we can't open? But what if we just needed the correct password before talking to this man? Somebody out in the community has actually said they opened this box, and I want to give them the full benefit of the doubt. What they told me was, at this point in their playthrough, they had originally found In, he called out to them, and then they lost track of him. They didn't know exactly where he went, so they said, oh, forget it, and they continued on with the game as usual. Then they got to the Abyss Lavoir quest. They knocked out all the side quests that they wanted to knock out because they were following some videos and they learned that that was going to be a point of no return. So they knocked out all the side quests, they gathered all the passcodes, and then they eventually was checking to see if they missed anything, and they noticed that In was standing in the marketplace. They went back over to In, they spoke to him, and because they finished either a specific quest or had the perfect password, it opened up the box. Guys, that might actually be the solution that we needed in order to open this thing up. This is a dynamic event, so originally when you see In, you should just ignore him, finish the game per usual, get to Abyss Lavoir if you're not already at that point in the game, knock Abyss Lavoir out, and this is going to be the perfect section of the game where you can just do whatever you want. It's just before you have to go to the orbital elevator, which is Spire 4, and that is going to be a major lockout point. So once you go to Spire 4, you're going to be shutting down all the side quests, you're going to be shutting down all the extra places that you wanted to go. Beating Abyss Lavoir is just a perfect position to just relax and play other things in the game the way you want to. So, step 1, beat Abyss Lavoir. Step 2, go knock out every single side quest that you want to, because we don't actually know exactly which side quest is triggering what we need for his quest. And step 3, it might not be a bad idea to try and search out all the different passcodes that are in the Great Desert, the Wasteland, and other areas of the game. Once you have collected all the passcodes and you've knocked out all the major side quests, then go back, speak to him, and see if that opens up the box. Now, it would be amazing if some of us could figure out the exact passcode that he needed to open up his box. That would be cracked out. Let us know down in the comment section below if you've tried this and if it worked for you. If this is the solution, yo, best community on Stellar Blade ever. Y'all are the best regardless, but this is just amazing, and I'm really excited that we might have actually got to the bottom of this. Let's talk about the second secret, which might also be the exact same procedure that we need to do. That is the Matrix 11 hack door. So there's a place in Matrix 11 that you can hack, but I'm thinking that place might be under the same rule as the unknown present quest line. We're doing it too early. When you scan that door, we should actually probably leave it be. Don't even touch it. Because if you touch it while Adam is in control of the drone, we're going to get the exact same result that we've always gotten. The next part of this conversation can be considered spoiler, so please continue at your own risk. I do want to talk about what I think may be the possible solution, and it does have to do with certain spoilers in the game. If you're still here, you're good to go. All right. So what I'm thinking, when you get to Spire 4, Adam leaves. He's going to go off and he's going to go, save some people, because that's what Adam does, right? Sure, whatever. Moving on from there, when Lily is in charge of the drone, you're going to beat Spire 4 like we're supposed to, and then that is automatically going to force us back over to Zion. We have to do what Eve does best in Zion. I'm trying to be very, very vague here so I don't ruin it for everybody, but you beat down everything that you have to beat down in Zion, and then this is the last point of no return, right? Because if you continue on, you go to the nest, you're going into endgame. But this is a turning point where all the side quests are done, and you can see the result of all the side quests that you have done, because all those NPCs will be standing in front of Zion. You're going to walk back over to the tetrapod. Lily is going to be the pilot. I think this is the perfect opportunity to actually go back to Matrix 11 with Lily in tow. Now, in order for this to work, you're going to have to get Lily's affinity up. That means that she grabbed the hacker's memory stick from the secret garden. If she's holding the hacker's memory stick from the secret garden and she is the pilot of the tetrapod, when we go back to Matrix 11 and touch this door, she might actually use the hacker's memory stick in order to open this door. If this works, bruh, that's cracked out. I want somebody out there to try it. I'm also going to try it myself, but I've already touched the door in this playthrough, so I'm going to have to do another playthrough in order to test this. I apologize if this isn't the actual solution to how this works, but just imagine if this really worked out the way that I think it might. That would be kind of insane. And we're going to have to go send a message to the dev team and tell them that they need some milk, because whoever greenlighted that in the office, they got issues. Moving right along to the final conversation, the final plot point, and that is the Oblivion quest. So everybody's like, damn, who's the culprit? Who sliced these people up? I think we have come to a consensus and figured out who our suspects might be. A lot of you guys said Mans. Mans is sus. Like, look at him, samurai, cutting people up. Even his databank entry is saying Mans sus. Technically, in his databank entry, it says that he had to get his hands dirty. And I believe he did. He had to protect Oracle, because Oracle is an Alpha Natiba. Man was sus since day one. Like, when I saw this damn thing in the beard, I was like, yo, this is a boss. I'm gonna have to fight this man sometime in my life. Let me just prepare it. You walk into that big ass room, like, bro, it's 100% stretch to say, yeah, this is going to be a villain at the end of the game. Get ready. To me, it was anyway. I'm pretty sure you guys felt the same way. That's a large room for a very, very little guy. Anyways, moving on. So Mans was protecting Oracle because Oracle was an Alpha Natiba. He had to get his hands dirty to make sure that that secret was kept. Of course, if we knew that information, then Zion also would eventually figure it out, because they was always taking in live Natibas, and those live Natibas was never coming back out. The Natibas in question that I think they were taking in there might have been Natibas that he needed as an Alpha Natiba to keep him alive. If you guys remember, when you first meet Inya in the beginning of the game, she had that little green Natiba behind her that was kind of like feeding her a life source. I think they actually captured Natibas and they were feeding the life source of those Natibas to Oracle, the Alpha Natiba, to keep him going. That's just my headcanon. Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below. But moving right along, so is Man the culprit? No. Mans can't be the culprit, because if you go and you look at all the memory sticks that we received while we were in the Oblivion questline, they said she cut them. So it can't be a dude because he's Mance, right? His name is Mance. So because they said she cut them, I don't think it's Mance. Moving forward, so who could it be? Okay, Raven. Raven did it. Raven cut them all down, cold blood, end of story, pack it up. But I don't think it was Raven either, because what would be her motive for her working alongside an Alpha Natiba that she never A, cared about, or B, had any business with? I don't really understand why she would do their bidding for any circumstance, because they don't really have anything to do with Adam, her true and only love out there. So to me, I think Raven is a little bit lower as a culprit. The real culprit to this entire situation might actually be one of the members of the Royal Guard. The reason why I say this is because they said they had a special blade. The only people that have that type of special blade are Raven and the Royal Guard members. And 2, they said she. The Royal Guard members are she. So I'm thinking that Mance told one of the Royal Guard members to go handle his business. She went in there, she cut them all down, and that was the end of it. And it seems like they're not too afraid to get their hands dirty, especially because they're also the guards of each of the major Lavoir zones in the game. So I'm thinking that the Royal Guard member is the real culprit. Bang, case closed, let's pack it up. If you like what we do here in the channel, make sure you smash that like button and sub to the channel so that you don't miss out on so much more Stellar Blade content. This was an extremely fun video to make for you guys. The results and everything, I'm excited to see what happens. I can't wait to hear what you guys come up with. Let me know down in the comment section below what was successful for you, so we can get to an even closer solution to all of these problems. But you guys already know the deal. For everybody brand new, thank you so much for sticking around to this part of the video. Why not sub to the channel so that you don't miss out on more? But this has been your boy M of M Sensei HD. For now though, I'm out of here.